Okay, this video is how to find our Schoology page, which is pretty much our online classroom. Something I probably should have said before, and I'll probably say multiple times, is our classroom website, my web page, would be a good site to have kind of saved on your bookmarks bar. As you can see, I have a lot of school ones here. But this one here is a really good one because it has the links to everything we're going to use. And finding Schoology login is way easier here than it is where you have to kind of look it up online. So here it is, our Schoology online classroom. So I logged into mrsalvelweebly.com. Click on this, and then it'll say sign into Schoology, and then you'll have your username, which is your 6-digit number, just like you use to log into SumDog or Reading Eggs. And then here your password is actually your username again, and your password that you would use for SumDog or Schoology, also your birthday. So let's log in. The first page you're going to see is the kind of Wilkes home page here. You can see Mrs. Shields is welcoming everybody, and it's also posting things that I posted, which is something new to me. But what you're going to need to do is go all the way up here to courses, and you're going to click there, and you're going to see there's for students who meet with Miss Leamy, PE. We'll see how that works. Here we have music, and way over here, this is our classroom page. You can see it's got the outside of our classroom. So I'm going to click on there, and here is our kind of home page. It is going to have, hopefully, what I will say is today's assignments, and you would click in there to see the things that we're going to do. Here are class lessons that are on the YouTube channel, which you know where it is because you're using it right now. Here is a link to my website. Remember, the password is Wildcats if you need it. And then this will be for our benchmark materials. Here's going to be for reading links such as that Khan Academy and ReadWorks. Here are going to be our Bridges math materials like in class. And then here is the math links to things like Khan Academy again, or Freckle, or other math sites. Then each day I'm going to try to have some assignments, and then when those days are finished, I'm going to move them into the weekly folder. So that way, if you weren't able to do Monday's assignments because you were doing something else with family, then later you'd be able to click on this folder and be in the week where it would have the folders for each day, something that you can always go back and reference. So those are going to be kind of the big links and places to go for the information or materials we're going to be using. You're going to see over here there's a ton of different kind of clicks and links that you can have to use, except most of them don't work. You don't get to do grading. You get to see your grades. You can see how you're doing on these, but again, Schoology is really meant for high school, middle school, so how much of this is used, we will see because us teachers are still learning it. But we'll see the members, and that's everybody that we had in class, and we even have Miss Shields, Miss Leishman, Miss Little, everybody can come and visit us. Things like Brain Pop, that I think may work, but most of the sites don't. And see, this is saying, I don't like to use it. But when we use sites, they're going to be in this little screen here, unless we want to move it over to a tab, which I will show you in another video. But for now, just know that there's lots of different ways to use this. Other than materials, updates, members and BrainPop, and then conferences, the rest of this is really unnecessary because it does not work for us. If you kind of click on something, it'll probably say launch an app, and then it'll tell you you can't. Or you can say, I want to use, let's say, this math here, launch an app, and then it'll tell you you can't. So again, we're just going to be using materials, updates, grades, but definitely conferences. Those are our big three. So materials, hey, that's where we were before. Updates is where you will see things that are written by me. Here's our welcome. Here's where our schedule will be posted, but it's not quite fully finished. And then here is also conferences. This is an important place where we will actually have the ability to see each other, have kind of like an online class. But here you can see it says Application Conferences by Schoology wants to access your Schoology account. Then what are you going to say? You'll have to say approve or else you can't. Then you will see the meeting. The morning meeting will be on Monday at 9 a.m. and it's not started. Once it is, you'll be able to click on here and it will bring you to the conference. How that works and what it looks like, again, will be a different video. It's not as complicated, but not as easy as you think. So yes, I hope that this helps. And if you have more questions, you're definitely going to be able to ask them at the meeting. All right. Thank you.